Yeah. Even. Very painful. Yeah, that was something. Hey, Donor Predator. They're breaking to the. They aren't. Making chili cheese later. Chili cheese tater tots. Nice, sounds good. So breakdancing. The 2028 Olympics are in LA, right? So, and they're not bringing back breakdancing for West Coast. That just feels really stupid and shitty. I mean, like, it originated out of New York City, but so I mean, it originated East Coast, but New York City. But I mean, it's I don't know. It just feels really stupid for like they go to the U.S. Like they go to the U.S., which is where it originated. Like, nah, we don't need to do it here. I think they're also not doing Equestrian. That's less disappointing, frankly. Hey, Laser Possum. Glad to hear that you're breakdancing right now. Yeah, I mean, not doing Equestrian, that's less disappointing, frankly. Like, Why am I up at this hour? Because I just finished work, Laser Possum. Yeah, Equestrian is just like the most privileged bullshit ever. Like, that's one of those sports where you need to be either where like you need to be rich or you need to be connected to somebody rich. Or OTC and Wipeout. Because horses ain't cheap. So if you're going to be doing anything involving a horse, either you need money or you need to be connected to somebody who needs money. I mean, this is fucking less expensive than owning my truck. I mean, like, if you're using them for work, like if you're using them for work horses, that's different. You know, like farmers who have horses just like for plowing fields and whatever. That's different. But for the little horse dancing, that's a sport that fucking princesses win. You know? That's the sport that's included so a literal fucking princess can compete. Therapy and the second was gifted to you. Those are multi-million dollar horses. Exactly. Hey, little Craig. The horse dancing competition, that is there specifically so that a fucking princess can compete. Because she's not going to... Princesses aren't going to run marathons. They're not going to... Horse, little Craig. Equestrian shit. The equestrian shit. You say cheers to Raygun? Yeah. So yeah. Getting rid of the sport that is designed solely for rich people. Sure, whatever, I don't care. But I don't know. Breakdancing is cool. Yes, just getting off work. My horse's pedigree is considered excellent for a farm horse. And shoe as $6,500. Not bad. Spending millions on a pedigree is just money laundering as far as I'm concerned. I mean, probably not wrong. Money laundering, yeah, probably. I mean, what it actually is, Laser Possum, it's once you have a certain level of wealth, money no longer means anything. Dropping millions of dollars on a horse, why not? You got the money to spare. I have never seen Ozark. Hey, Becky. You know, like, they'll just drop tons of money on shit that doesn't cost anywhere near as much as they're spending because, hey, they can afford it. What do they care? Genuinely, the money just no longer means anything to them at that point. Money laundering with a horse was used in that show. Cool. Like they'll spend the money just to be able to boast about how much money they spend. Like it's a status thing. They'll spend massive amounts of money just to say, hey, look how much money I spent on this. I want the Clydesdale. A Shire. I'd get $1 billion horse. Thanks, Laser Possum. World's tallest and largest horse breed. I mean, horses are kind of assholes, from what I hear. What is 17 Hansen? I have no idea, Ben. What's on Twitter in recent months? It's a shit show. Honestly, I tweet very rarely, exceptionally rarely that I actually tweet, and yeah, I was always pretty careful about who I followed. Mostly, most of the people I follow are either comic creators or a few like comedy meme accounts. Um, so I don't really see the worst of Twitter. But and I've blocked so fucking many accounts. I have no idea how many accounts I've got blocked, but it's a lot. Um, you know, like someone uses slurs, block. Someone supports Trump, block. Someone was promoting NFTs, block. Someone promoting AI, block. Have I seen the pic? Which pic, Lil Craig? Just the sheer number of accounts that I blocked means that, again, there's a lot of shit on Twitter that I just never see. know the I don't know the picture. I don't know what picture you're talking about, Lil Craig. You just got a 15-hand Arabian, but she died of a brain tumor. Aw. Do people get on horses without stools? I mean, some people probably can. Takes upper body strength, yep. JD Vance. Hey, Anunnaki. I don't know which picture of Vance you're talking about, but frankly, I don't want to see any pictures of JD Vance. That dude's fucking douche nozzle. Like, JD Vance is just awful. All right, good night, Laser Possum. You dressed like a girl. Whatever. Makes him no less of an asshole. Hey, Ethan. Thoughts on fedoras? Deadpool hit 1 billion. Yep. Yep, congratulations to Deadpool, I guess. Fedoras. I mean, I think fedoras are generally a pretty, they're pretty decent. They've been ruined. Fedoras have been completely ruined by shitty people. Like they've gotten associated with like misogynists and shit. Gambit performance. I mean, I haven't seen the movies, so I can't really comment on it. All I can say is that I am very glad that Channing Tatum actually got to be Gambit. He fought so hard for it. He worked so hard for it. I am very happy for him that he finally made it happen. Anyway, fedoras. Fedoras have sort of been ruined by their association with misogynists, like incels and men's rights activists and just those types of people. They used to be a classy hat. They fell out of fashion just because fashion changes. Hey, Beverly Pickett. Like they've long ago fallen out of fashion just because that's fashion changes. Fedoras just weren't really particularly common anymore. And then they randomly got picked up by the milady types, which just kind of ruined them. I find them okay. Fedora, a boa, and a trench coat. Trench coat and a boa? That seems excessive, Vanna. I did have a fedora back in high school. It's called Fashion Honey. Yeah, I think it was basically a fedora. Yeah, it was a fedora. So I actually did have a fedora back in when I was in high school. I don't know. The right hat on the right person? No, I had no idea what happened to it. You know, the right person looks pretty fucking classy. People give you shit for it. Not that I can recall. I don't remember. I don't really remember getting any shit for it. I did also have a trench coat. So yeah, I had a fedora and a trench coat. No boa, but I did have the fedora and a trench coat. I don't really remember anyone giving me any shit about either. Uh, for the hat, it's kind of like early 2000s. No, never had a cowboy hat. Early 2000s, so it didn't really have the same associations that it would get, you know, just a couple of years later. For the trench coat, yeah, early 2000s, so it did have some associations with like trench coat mafia and that shit, but Avril Lavigne tie. I never wore ties. So yeah, I was a little bit cringe at the time. Favorite early 2000s band? Um, see, at the time, I think I would have been getting into goth. The early 2000s band? I don't know. Backstreet Boys. Never my kind of thing. Blink 182. Never liked Blink 182. Um, I mean, I didn't enjoy like the Strokes, the White Stripes, the Hives. Couple songs I liked by the Vines with Biscuit. All those the bands. There was a lot of bands that just sort of came out like around the same time that just the something. The Hives, the Vines, the Strokes. Yeah, I don't know. The remote. They were a little bit earlier. Just, just a little bit. Corn, never liked corn. Limp Bizkit, I obviously hated. Papa Roach. Fuck Papa Roach. Hated Papa Roach. He was the last resort. That was the last resort, right? Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Yeah, that song sucked. That was such a terrible song. That's hated MTV. Didn't have it. I never had MTV. Much music we had in Canada. MTV, I think, would have required like satellite, basically. In Canada, what we had was Much Music, which at the time that MTV was really shifting heavily towards uh, reality TV, Much Music was still focused on music. Not sure if I'm not sure if they're still primarily a music channel now or if they've changed. It's been a long time since I watched it, but yeah, they were still focused on the music. Um, by the early 2000s, I wasn't watching much of it. About the only thing I still watched on Much Music, um, The Wedge. Whenever I could, I would catch The Wedge. That was their alternative music show. Cartoon Network just ended. Yeah, because why would you keep a recognizable brand going? Yeah, it's just such a silly idea to keep a major recognizable brand existing. No. Get rid of the major recognizable brand and just clump it all under just one fucking bland ass brand name. Max. Fuck off. No one wants to watch Max. Real World? No, never watched Real World. Never had Real World in Canada. Like they got rid of HBO. Now they've gotten rid of Cartoon Network, all because some rich dumbass thinks that Max is going to catch on. Hates the idea of people enjoying existing brands and wants everyone to focus. No, you have to focus on my idea. This is my thing. You have to focus on my thing, not the shit that other people came up with. No, it's my thing. You have to focus. It's fucking stupid. Companies are losing money because of streaming. I mean, they're losing money because the media landscape continues to change, in ways that are virtually impossible to actually keep up with. And like, I don't know, like streaming's definitely not helping. Amazon and Netflix will be all we have. Until Blockbuster comes back. I'm only half joking. Like, like honestly, I think we're not far off from seeing a significant resurgence in physical media. In people putting their focus on physical media. Because right now, at any time, shows and movies can be removed from streaming. Just at random. Like I've been making my way through Star Trek Voyager on Paramount Plus. Like I've got a subscription to Paramount Plus because that's where all the Star Trek stuff is. So I pay monthly for Paramount Plus so that I can watch all the Star Trek stuff. And I've been making my way through Star Trek Voyager. Season 6 has been removed from Paramount Plus. Why? Chunks of other seasons have been removed as well. And it happened a few weeks ago. And there was like a thing a few weeks ago. Something similar happened. Couple seasons removed, chunks of other seasons removed. That all eventually got added back in, but I've had to literally pirate season 6 of Voyager because I literally cannot watch it on the streaming service that I paid to fucking watch it on. You know? Like, that is so fucking stupid. I paid to watch it there, and yet I am not allowed to fucking watch it there because they just removed it for literally no fucking reason. I'm sure it'll be back. But in the meantime, I can't actually watch it. I can't watch this show that I pay to watch. See them? Well, I mean, I can't, but I mean, that's just my thing. I mean, like, how many TV shows have been removed from streaming services without any notification, without any notice? Like, they'll just drop a show. They'll just remove a show without announcing it, without telling anyone they're doing it. And once it's gone, hey, guess what? You can't watch it. Hey, Nick. So, yeah, I mean, there's going to be an increase in interest in physical media just because at least then you can fucking watch the shit that you want to watch. If the streaming services don't get their shit together, then in all honesty, we probably will only be a few years out from a resurgence of DVD rental stores. I guarantee there's people doing market, like I guarantee there's somebody who's been doing the market research on whether it's profitable yet to open a DVD rental place. And I don't think it's far off from being profitable. Might not be yet, But if the streaming services don't cut the bullshit, it might be. And in all honesty, movie studios should absolutely be pushing for that shit. The movie studios have gone all in on streaming services as well, but I think that they should start putting serious thought into promoting physical media more. Because that used to be a big way for them to make money. They used to make a lot of money off of like video stores buying their shit and people buying like a movie could bomb at the box office and then make a huge amount of money on home media. Home media used to be like a big deal for making back money. Streaming, not quite as much, I don't think. Especially when you've got some streaming services just seeming determined to be stupid. Max seems determined to lose money. Hey Beth, Raygun was beautiful. Aw, she was terrible, but it was charming. Her routine was bad, but it was charming. What is that? Raygun? She was a break dancer. Australian. She was a break dancer for Australia at the Olympics. Her routine was comedy. Like literally, it came across as a comedy bit. Canada get first place. Not a breakdancing now. No, Canada did get a few golds, but not at breakdancing. Not sure who did win the gold in that. And I'm not sure what golds that Canada won. I do know there was one woman, one Canadian woman, caused a little bit of controversy when she did some twerking after winning her competition. And there were some people clutching their pearls about that. I know we won gold at some marathon race, or not marathon, but relay race. We won gold in some relay race. Which yay for us, I guess. Anyway, I recently discovered that there was a third season of Clone High released. I had no idea. Which doesn't speak too highly of the quality of the quality of show of when because I heard fucking nobody talk about it. I saw nobody talk about it. Talk about there being a third season. All the I saw tons of hype when the second season was released, and absolutely nothing for the third season. So I started watching that. I watched the first 2 episodes, and not all the jokes have been bad. Is about the best I can say about it. A few of the jokes have been there have been a few kind of funny jokes. It's well, the Clone High revival has me questioning myself, was the original actually all that good? I'm genuinely wondering, was the original Clone High actually good, or was I just young and stupid? Because the revival has been just really, really not strong. The revival's been bad enough to have me questioning my enjoyment of the original. That's how you know that a show. That's how you know when something is bad, or when a sequel is bad, is when it has you question your enjoyment of the original. Imagine if you were enjoying your life and Tom Cruise came soaring through the air above you. Yeah, I think I'd probably respond with an fuck. I think that would probably create shit. God damn it, Tom Cruise. But damn it, Tom Cruise is generally a pretty safe reaction. Because in general, fuck that dude. Because Scientology. because Scientology is awful. Anywho. What else? Do I have anything else worth talking about? Don't think I do. Wait, what? Hold on. Okay. Saw something about Stephen Yan of Walk with Yan. Looks like he's doing a some merch. Yeah, so back in the day, there's a TV show, Walk with Yan. Walk, WOK. He would do. He had a. It was a TV show, cooking show, where he taught people Cantonese dishes, mostly involving using a wok. And he always had aprons. He'd always wear an apron with a wok pun on it. Walks up, dock. Walk goes up, must come down. Walk up a storm. Overwalk, underpay. Walk on the wild side. It was fun stuff. I only watched it I never really watched it. I caught a few minutes of it. Like, I'd catch a few minutes of it here and there. But, yeah. Do you know Minnie Mouse's government name? I don't. Didn't know she had a government name. Minerva? I could have guessed. After the Roman goddess of wisdom, I guess. She's a wise owl. But she's not an owl. Or wise soul. Oh, she's a wise soul. Jeez, I misread that. Definitely wise. She got with Mickey early enough that he probably didn't have her sign a prenup. Anyway. I think I am going to end the stream here for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. So thanks for watching. And good night.